Adebayo to his right. Davion Mitchell working left-right. Step back three after the crossover. No. Rebound ricocheted around high in the air. I think it was last touched by Larson. And it'll be Wizards ball.
Interesting matchup. Davion Mitchell is defending Bub Carrington, and he's really a great on-ball defender, physical and aggressive.
Sorry, out front, guarded by Adebayo. Whips a pass. Restricted on Coulibaly. Wiggles underneath. Tried to put it over the shoulder. Right hand miss. Left wing Larson. Left elbow. Driving on Johnson. Flips up the shot. No, but a foul on Trey Johnson. Pella Larson put his head down. Went hard to the basket. So Trey Johnson will get the second team foul. His first personal. 8:16 to go as we just get started. Hey, boy, it was great meeting Hubert, our friend in New Orleans.
Yes,
He's listening tonight back in Alabama. As we appreciate all the connections on Washington Wizards Radio. Now I'm trying to remember his real name because Hubert he goes by sometimes. 8-7 Heat. The free throw made by Pella Larson.
One thing the Wizards really have to be careful about is you don't want to let the Miami Heat get their running game going. You know, it's going to be tough enough to defend them running their half-court sets when they have Bam out there, but you don't want to give up easy buckets when Miami leaks out. You got to get back on defense.
Both free throws made, 9-7 Heat. Left the circle, Coulibaly. Bounce pass is broken up by Yakochonis. Coulibaly gets it back, left wing outside the arc. Riley out the back of the eye. No foul! Slam! Hold the children. Alex Sarr flying in, and we're tied at 9. Davion Mitchell out front on the left side, guarded by Coulibaly. Looking to break down Coulibaly. Foul line. Left wing Larson. Left corner Gardner. Drives baseline. Gets under the basket. Pass out front Mitchell. Top of the arc. 4-3. In and out. And the rebound chased down by Bub Carrington in the corner. Yakochunas is pressuring him as he comes up court. Center circle. That Heat logo. Right elbow. Shovels underneath the basket to Coulibaly. Bobbled it. And Adebayo picks up the loose ball. Now Larson, foul line, bounce pass, under the basket. Gardner feeds Adebayo, left restrict arc, blocked by Alex Sarr, but a goaltend. Adebayo the jump hook, but a block.
Alex Sarr has been all over the place defensively. He's getting deflections, he's helping out. That goaltend was really close to being a clean block.
7:20 to go, first quarter, 11-9 Heat. Carrington bounce pass, Sarr drives, stuff. He got inside Adebayo, back-to-back dunks. For Alex Sarr, we're tied at 11. A great start for Alex Sarr.
Yes.
7:07 to go. Driving Larson down to the baseline. Out front Adebayo. Foul line drives on Sarr to the basket. Blocked by Alex Sarr. Riley gets it. Center circle. Riley, right elbow. Going to the basket. Flips up a shot. Bounce off the back of the iron. No. And the ricochet rebound goes out of play. It will be Wizards ball, one of the Heat players. So we have a tie ball game. Alex Sarr, his second game back after missing 2. Is certainly making his presence felt. 9 points and 2 blocked shots. 9 of the 11 Wizards points.
Oh, man, he has really looked athletic. This is the best since the injury that he's looked so far. Will Riley's trying to push the pace. I like what I'm seeing with Will Riley.
And 4 of 5 for Alex Sarr shooting. Hey, we're just getting started at Dave J. Sports at Glenn Consor. If you want to check in, Will Riley coming up at halftime. A conversation, speaking of Will Riley, that Glenn Consor had earlier today with Will. Back in a moment on the Washington Wizards Radio Network.
In DC, the rhythm is all our own. It's in our streets and our day-to-day. And when you play DC Lottery, you're fueling fun, giving back, and dreaming big, and joining the energy that makes the district move. This is your city. This is your game. Play on, DC, and play DC Lottery's newest game, Millionaire for Life. Your chance to win $1 million per year for life. Play on the official DC Lottery app, in-store, or at DCILottery.com.
DC Lottery is a proud partner of the Washington Wizards.
On the court, every second counts. And across our nation's missions, it counts even more. Chiniga Mayos and our family of companies deliver trusted, innovative solutions that help protect America and support our military every day. Guided by values that matter: trust, integrity, respect, innovation, and commitment. We stand with those who serve. Learn more at ChinigaMayos.com. Chiniga Mayos, mission-focused, people first. All right, 11-11. The Heat and Wizards tied as we bring you back to Casilla Center in Miami. Dave Johnson with Glenn Consor alongside Alan Rodriguez, our engineer. Brian Albert and Chris Wright tonight, the whole gang together. And you know the deal when the Wizards win, you get a $2.50 Big Mac tomorrow, only on the McDonald's app. And you might be listening tonight. We hope you are on an app. So many to choose from: the Odyssey, the Washington Wizards app, Sirius XM. Hey, think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. And as always, we're brought to you by Capital One, offering checking and savings accounts with no fees or minimums. What's in your wallet? All right, the Wizards challenge tonight, minus Trae Young, just outright knee management, taking on a Miami Heat team. Most recently, beat the Pistons 121-110. They're 7th in the Eastern Conference, battling closely for a top 6 guaranteed playoff spot. They're highly motivated tonight.
Very highly motivated, and they're also playing without Norman Powell, without Wiggins, without Khalil Ware, without Tyler Hero. So they have to make up some points there with those guys out as well.
Out front it goes, left the circle from the baseline. Carrington's inbound and went to Johnson. He's pestered by Gardner. Johnson on the dribble, step back. Casillas and a logo for 3, in and out. And Bam Adebayo brings in the rebound. 6:43 to go here in the first quarter. Adebayo scoots up court, goes at Alex Sarr, into the paint, spins again, and Alex Sarr fouled him, no and one. When Adebayo will go to line, a couple of fakes there from the left side of the lane. Hey, Ben Strober's driving back from 106.7 The Fan. And noting Alex Sarr's strong start, of course, good to have Ben now with the Grant and Danny show. He was with the Sports Junkies.
Love that.
So proud of Ben.
Very proud of Ben. And,
3 team fouls for the Wizards.
Yeah, Alex Sarr, by the way, already has 2 personal fouls, so we got to watch that. And that's because they're really isoing with quick hits to Bam Adebayo to go right at Alex, try to get him into some foul trouble early, and it's been successful.
And the Wizards, by the way, do have Tristan Vukcevic back last night, so he could be an option on the bench as Adebayo makes the free throw. 12-11 Heat. Another one coming for Bam. He's got both. All right, the Wizards have Coulibaly, Sarr in there with Bob Carrington, Trae Johnson, Will Riley. That's the starting 5 tonight. Sarr, left wing outside the arc. Looking to break down Adebayo. Foul line, edge in the paint, spins, fades in lane, shoots, scores.
Love that.
Alex Sarr goes right back at Adebayo. We're tied at 13.
Do unto others as they do unto you.
Adebayo now, right block denied by Sarr. Out front, Gardner. Left the circle, Yakuchunas. Driving, Mitchell, left block, right corner, Adebayo for 3. Got it.
Wow.
16-13, Heat on top, and we've got quite a matchup between Bam Adebayo and Alex Sarr going so far tonight.
Boy, Alex helped just a little bit too much. It was a great skip pass to Bam, who's shooting the ball real well this year.
He's got 14 of the Heat, 16 points. Bounce pass, cutting Sarr. It's broken up. It'll stay with the Wizards. 5:48 to go. So Adebayo's open 5 of 7, 14 points. Sarr 5 of 6, 11 points. So. A big percentage of the points belong to 2 players so far.
Well, here's one guy that could put up some points. Jaime Jaquez in the game now for the Heat.
Replaces Pelle Larsson. Baseline in the corner. Carrington on the inbound. It goes to Johnson. Broken up by Gardner, who put it off Trae Johnson. Again, the Heat right now 2nd in offense in the NBA, but their physicality and their defensive DNA is still very much in place. Yakuchonis feeds under the basket. Mitchell bank and score. He got lost, and he found 2 points. 18-13 Heat. Biggest lead. Right wing outside the arc. Johnson for 3. It's there. Lightning fast answer, and we're at 2-point game. 18-16 Heat. Mitchell at the point between the circles. Jaquez. Right corner Adebayo. Goes at Sarr. Restricted arc stuff. Bam with a bam.
Well,
16, and Adebayo now 16 of the Heat's 20.
You saw that coming. He was going right at Alex to try to get him that 3rd foul before Vooch comes in to replace him.
Sarr, Euro step into the paint, in between 2 defenders, slam. Alex Sarr right back at you.
You know what that is, Dave? Don't take me out, Coach Dunk.
Adebayo for 3 in the right corner. Mackerel. Nobody's taking Adebayo out. 23-18, Heat on top. Adebayo's got 19 points. Alex Sarr with 13. The big men are coming up big.
Adebayo's got 19 points, Dave, in 7 minutes. Do the math on that.
Well,
break that abacus out.
I'll tell you what, Alex
He plays
Sarr,
48 minutes, he's going to have like 100 points or something like that.
Well, Alex Sarr not doing too shabby. 13 points in 7 minutes. A timeout for the Wizards. 4:57 to go, first quarter. The Heat and Wizards for you on this Tuesday as Claude Jennings joining us.
Look to you.
It looks very much like Boston salsa dancing. Hey, Robinhood brings you the official numbers, the official brokerage and jersey patch sponsor of the Wizards. So far, nobody's bashful.
No.
The Heat, 53% shooting, 3 of 6 beyond the arc, 4-4 from the free throw line, but it's been the Bam Adebayo show with 19 points. The Wizards, 8 of 14, 57%. It's been the Alex Sarr show. He's 6 of 7, 13 points, and 2 blocks coming from Trey Johnson.
Between Alex Sarr and Bam Adebayo, both of those guys, Dave, they're 13 of 16. It has been a performance of the big guys so far.
All right. The Wizards will come out with Johnson, Koulibaly, now Tristan Vukcevic. Again, he's missed the last 4 games. He was out with a thigh injury. Remember Alex Sarr getting the 2 fouls.
Yes.
Trey Johnson's out there. And now Sharif Cooper on the inbound. Full court pressure. Carrington, he's ambushed and then fouled in the backcourt. He was sandwiched in between Davion Mitchell and Kasparas Jakuchunas. And
Jakuchunas, I think he poked, I don't think it was intentional. He just poked Bub in the eyes on a reach.
But the foul, curious enough, went to Davion Mitchell. I would have given it to,
I don't know what happened.
Jakuchunas.
That was like...
All right, no, it did go to Jakuchunas.
It
had to. The PA announcer said Mitchell, but
no.
Bounce pass to Carrington in the backcourt. So Jakuchunas, who was 6 of 6 when these two teams got together in Washington beyond the arc. Carrington, hash mark on the left wing, working right to left off the Vukcevic screen. Cuts to his left, probes, foul line. Fades right in the lane, 15-footer swish. Nicely done, 23-20. Heat on top of the Wizards. First player other than Alex Sarr and Johnson to score for the Wizards. Mitchell, Euro step in the paint, right wing Gardner. Jakuchunas at the point, left wing outside the arc and draining the 3. Bam Adebayo's night continues. Somebody turn him off, 26-20 Heat.
I want what he was eating before the game.
22 points already for Bam. Foul line, Johnson rises, shoots, scores.
Man.
Trey Johnson, and I tell you what, his diet's pretty good too. 26-22 as he's got 7 points. Jaquez foul line spins, throws back out front Gardner. Ball fake, and he travels.
Yeah.
Too much fake.
Well, right now, Dave, the Wizards going small. They're going with 3 guards and Bilal and Vucevic as the front line. So they're going Sharif Cooper, Bub Carrington, and Trey Johnson.
Drew Smith checks in for the Miami Heat. The Wizards, again, Carrington, as you mentioned. Now Jaden Hardy's in. Cooper, Hardy, Vukcevic. And, hey, look, we see Justin Champagnie.
Yeah.
The last couple games we've not seen him. He's back. Carrington, top of the arc. Right at the top of the key. Back to Vukcevic. Out front for 3. Off the back of the iron. No, Adebayo, the rebound. Again, he of 22 points, Bam Adebayo. Adebayo skips up court. Foul by Vukcevic on the wing. It's going to be the 14th foul of the Wizards. 3:41 to go. First quarter, 26-22 Heat. Jaquez, Drew Smith is out there. Jakuchunas, Adebayo, and Myron Gardner.
Dave, the crazy thing with Adebayo, you think he's a paint scorer, but he's 4 of 5 from 3.
All right, bounce pass under the basket. Adebayo and 1. Bank and score. Oh, no stopping Bam. 24 points of the 28 by the Heat for Bam Adebayo. And he's going to the free throw line.
The Wizards have no answer for Adebayo right now. And what the Wizards have to do, when Adebayo catches the ball, they got to blitz him. Because right now they're not doing that. And credit Miami's offense because they're spacing it out. But they're going to need to make him a passer. Because right now he is just smoking on fire. 9 of 11, 4 of 5. He's 2 of 2 from the free, and he's got 2 rebounds. Anything else? Anthony
Gill comes in for Bub Carrington, so probably brings some size to help,
that's
which you were talking about.
Needed, yes.
All right, 7-point Heat lead. Adebayo now 25 of the Heat's 29 points. That just eclipsed 10,000 career points in a Heat uniform. He's using that as a launching pad. Cooper, left wing Champagnie. He's going to take a 3. Not a lot of arc on it. And volleyball under the basket. The air ball by Vukcevic, but it comes to Adebayo. Right at the top of the key. Step back for Adebayo. Oh, misses. Battle for the rebound in the corner. Jakuchunas gets it. From right wing outside the arc to Gardner. Out front, Jaquez. Ball fake. Goes at Jaden Hardy. Gets in the paint. Couple pump fakes denied. Behind him, Gardner. Top of the arc. Open 3. In and out. And getting the rebound, the Wizards. Jaden Hardy pressured in the backcourt by Drew Smith. 2:56 to go. Wizards down by 7. Gill in the right corner to Cooper, and he stepped on the sideline as he caught it in the corner. The Heat lead 29-22. 2:52 to go. First quarter of play here in Miami.
See, those turnovers, unforced. Got to be careful with those. Wizards have 5 turnovers right now. Miami has 2.
Top of the arc, Adebayo goes at Vucevic. The restricted arc bank. No, he was denied by Champagnie. Vucevic had the rebound, stripped of him. Adebayo gets it left of the circle. Adebayo fades left, block. No. Panel for the rebound, tipped in by Gardner. That's just pure hustle by the Heat. 31-22.
But 4 guys were on Bam that time, and look who slips in for an offensive rebound, Gardner.
Out front, Vucevic broken up by Adebayo, stolen by Adebayo. Champagnie guarding as Adebayo drives a basket and a foul. Well, Adebayo ambushing Tristan Vucevic on the wing. 31-22 Heat.
And this is classic Eric Spoelstra defense. He will blitz certain guys at certain times of the game, and that time did a great job of blitzing Vucevic, causing another turnover. Now there's 6 turnovers, and listen to the ovation that Bam's getting on the free throw line now.
25 points and well-deserved, Bam Adebayo. And makes the free throw. He's got another one coming. Champagnie with the foul. The Wizards over the limit in team fouls.
So Bam Adebayo has taken 14 shots. The Wizards as a team have taken 18 shots. And the Wizards are shooting well. They're 10 of 18. But they got to just tighten up their defense on Bam here. Make him a passer. Bam
makes both free throws. 33-22. The Heat on top, working right to left. Sharif Cooper, hash mark on the right wing. Looking to break down Larson, who's back in the game. Right side of the lane, 10-footer off the rim. No. Final for the rebound. Larson comes up with it. Floats it ahead to Adebayo, right of the circle. Adebayo pulls up, takes the 3. Right way. It's got it. Of course he's got it. There's no stopping Bam Adebayo in this first quarter. As Adebayo now on the night. What a night. He's got 27 points, 36-22, the Heat lead. Out front, Cooper, top of the arc, top of the key, stop start, left elbow, ball fake, drives, banks and scores. On the left side, Cooper used that ball fake.
Yeah.
And let me correct myself, that's 30 now for Adebayo. 1:32 to go. Adebayo top of the arc for 3, off the back of the iron. No, Vucevic, the rebound. Ropes it up court, intended for Cooper, broken up by Smith, back defending for the Heat. Hawkins, head to Adebayo. Got it by Hardy on the right wing. Working left to right, the Heat. Adebayo out front, deflected by Champagnie. Ricochets to Hardy. Ahead to Cooper, but too much ahead of Cooper. Goes out of play. 1:11 to go here in what has been Bam Adebayo's signature first quarter of his career.
Unbelievable. I mean, in the beginning of the game, we saw these platforms come out shooting fire out of the platforms. And I think the fire's coming out of Bam Adebayo's fingertips now.
Larson is fouled by Hardy out front. Larson is going to shoot 2. Now a little bit of extracurricular activity, as I don't think the Heat teammates liked the way Larson was pushed to the floor by Jaden Hardy.
No, and Bam
Adebayo
jumps
in to, certainly make his opinion known and maybe be peacemaker as well. 1:03 left in the first quarter. A competitive, tight game all of a sudden explodes to the Heat leading 36-24, and a big reason that explosion.
They're going to review it.
For a flagrant, yes, on Jaden Hardy. But
I gotta tell you
30 points from Bam Adebayo.
I don't know if that's Bam Adebayo or Steph Curry at this point. We got to check the uniforms.
He's doing it all. So Jaden Hardy, and this might be a flagrant. Again, there was some extra sauce put on that foul. Well, Bam's career is 41. He's got 30 in the first half. That was set against Brooklyn back in 2021.
He's got 30 in the first quarter.
Season high is 32 against Portland. So
we still got $1.03 left here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Bam Adebayo might be writing some record books tonight for the Miami Heat.
Man.
Right now, the review to see if Jaden Hardy elevates to a flagrant foul, which I have a suspicion it will. At Dave J Sports, at Green Console, if you want to check. And a reminder, our Ticketmaster upcoming and next home game. It's a good one, March 16th. Golden State Warriors in town.
It's going to be a common foul on Jaden Hardy.
Common.
Larson will go to the line for penalty free throws.
All right. Well, that's why I'm not a referee. I thought maybe there was a little extra sauce there, but no. So Jaden Hardy just a common foul, but the Wizards are over the limit. So Pelle Larsson goes to the line. Again, this game started with both Alex Sarr, and Alex Sarr's on the bench, but Alex Sarr had 13 points in 7 minutes, but in 11 minutes, Bam Adebayo has 30 points.
I think it's important for the Wizards fans that are listening to understand player development and what the Wizards are going through as a team. Bam Adebayo comes into this league, he's not a three-point shooter. He's not a perimeter shooter. He was more of an inside player back to the basket. Now what does he look like, Dave? He's got it all, and this is what we expect to see with a lot of the young Wizards players.
Well, as we know, Alex Sarr can also score from the perimeter, 1 for 1 tonight. He's made his 1 3-point attempt. Larson missed the free throw. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Also known as the Bam Adebayo highlight reel.
Man, I don't recall seeing a player in all of our years come out this smoking and scorching hot. I mean, this is off the charts, barbecuing.
Larson makes his second, and part of it seemed motivated by as Sarr was having success. Adebayo said, well, then I will top you. 37-24, Larson makes 1 of 2 free throws. Out from Vucevic, top of the arc. Hands off Hardy. Hardy, top of the key. Looking to break down Larson. Right elbow, lost the ball, gets it back. Feeds Gill, left corner. Left wing outside the arc. Vucevic for 3, it's there. All right, Tristan calms the proceedings. 37-27 Heat. 43 seconds to go, first quarter. Now off the ball, Adebayo knocked down Vucevic, and Adebayo, I think that's probably the first thing he did wrong, gets called for the foul.
Well, you know, Vooch stepped in front, and Bam took objection to that, and then he hit him again, and it was the second bump that picked up the foul.
All right, working right to left, Sharif Cooper through the center circle. Cooper, left elbow driving to the foul, blocked by Bam Adebayo. Jaquez gets the ball. Ed Larson, right elbow to the basket, bank and score. Lightning fast break, 39-27 Heat, 30 seconds left here in the first quarter.
There is nothing Bam Adebayo is not doing tonight. He's scoring, he's hitting threes, he's blocking shots, he's rebounding.
Jaden Hardy, crossover looking to break down Drew Smith, top of the key, foul line, left double, leans to his left, shoots to his right, and scores. Back to a 10-point game, Heat on top. Shot clock off, Heat can work for the final shot in a quarter, which, it's been Heat because of Bam Adebayo. Now, off the ball, you've got Vucevic and Adebayo tangled. This time, Vucevic will get called for the foul.
Tristan has a way of getting under your skin, and this is exactly what he's trying to do with Bam, to just throw off his rhythm a little bit, and rightfully so, he needs to do this.
With Pat Malone listing tonight as 2 fouls for Vucevic, 2 for Alex Sarr. And of course, the Wizards have Juju Reese as an option as well. Bam Adebayo, 30 points. He's stuck on.
He's stuck on.
Yeah,
He
another one
finally
coming.
missed the shot.
10 of 16 in this first quarter. 6 seconds left. O'Reilly replaces Vucevic. You can just feel the buzz in the arena here in Miami about Adebayo's performance.
It's a Bam buzz.
31 points of the 40 by the Heat. Up court, Cooper, 3 seconds. Spins, step back 3 for Sharif. Off the rim, no. And that's it. All right, 40-29. The Heat have the advantage. Bam Adebayo with 31 of the 41. The Wizards, though, 54% shooting. I mean, they were trying to keep up, but too much Bam. Second quarter on the way, and we're glad you found us tonight. Back in a moment on the Washington Wizards Radio Network.
At Leidos, we
Bam Adebayo, the previous Heat record was 61 points in a game. That was, of course, by LeBron James. I say, of course, you probably could guess that. That was back in March of 2014. Quinn Rice had a 56-point game. Jimmy Butler a 56-point game. And Dwayne Wade had 2 games above 50 points. But Bam Adebayo, most points by Heat player in a game
Ever
tonight here against the Wizards. So we go to the fourth quarter of play as Alan, a pretty good one, says Bam's been a hero tonight, as in Tyler Hero, but Tyler Hero not playing with a quad injury, but not needed. Jaquez now through the center circle. You see the center logo on the right side. Drew Smith Adebayo, top of the arc, guarded by Gill. Left elbow driving to the restrictor arc, flips up a shot, no, but Anthony Gill, the foul.
Man.
And time for Steam Fitters Who's Hot, brought to you by Steam Fitters Local 602, providing the best mechanical services and process piping systems. Of course, Bam Adebayo was 62, but he's probably not going to play because of minute restriction anymore. But we need to shout out Alex Sarr. In 20 minutes, 28 points and 6 rebounds on 12 of 19 shooting. Adebayo's point total is now 63, and the Heat lead 114-97.
Bam Adebayo had 19 points in the third. Continues to get himself to the free throw line. This is now 64 points. Unreal performance.
64 points and 24 from the free throw line. Cooper at the point. Riley top of the key, foul line, gets in the lane and is fouled as he lost possession. 11:37 to go.
You know, Dave, the night that Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points for the Philadelphia Warriors, they played the Knicks that night. Wilt had 100 points. Who was the high scorer? It's like a Jonathan Morris trivia question for the Knicks that night.
For the Knicks that night.
Yep. Against Wilt, who scored 100.
115-97 Heat. I must admit, I don't know.
It was, I didn't expect you to, because that's a real tough one. Richie Guerin had 39 points for the Knicks.
Talk about getting overshadowed. 115-98.
That's a lot of points, though, to go.
Again, that's back in the days the NBA would play in different cities.
Yeah.
Adebayo left elbow. Right wing Drew Smith. In and out. Rebound. Run in by Anthony Gill. Almost poked loose by Adebayo. 115-98. And that Hershey Park Arena is where the Capitals AHL team, the Hershey Bears, play. Of course, the new place is the Giants Center, but the Hershey Park Arena, the original place, Champagny to the basket, scores.
Nice play.
115-100, although that Hershey Park Arena is an historic arena, very much like an old barn, it still exists.
Hershey, Pennsylvania smells like Hershey chocolate.
Well, Jaquez missed a layup under the basket. I can go skating now at the Hershey Park Arena. Riley drives, trailing Champagny, and he's fouled by Fontecchio. 115-100, a career night for Bam Adebayo. So 115-100 with 10:52 to go in the fourth quarter.
Hershey, they make good chocolate there in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Now it's Chocolate Town, USA. And, you know, Trey Johnson, no Trae Young, which spaces the floor for him, but he's still done well tonight. 7 of 12, 17 points.
He was very efficient.
And we're not sure if we're going to see him again because he's played 22 minutes. So that's why I bring that up.
And both of those guys, Dave, Alex Sarr played 19 minutes and had 28 points. Trey played 22 minutes, had 17. Both very efficient shooting tonight.
Free throws made, 115-102 Heat. Drew Smith now. Jaquez on the right wing, right corner Adebayo for three, drains it. And his career night continues, 67 points, 118-102.
And the bench of the Heat are going bananas.
Coulibaly now to Gill, top of the arc. Back to Coulibaly at the point. Right elbow rises, shoots, no. Rebound battle ricochets to Adebayo. Midcourt Jaquez slowed by Riley. Feeds now right in the lane. Keyshawn Johnson gets in the paint. Behind him, Fontecchio. Adebayo to his right, Fontecchio for three, buries it. 121-102 Heat. 10:08 to go, fourth quarter. Jane Hardy, top of the arc. Looking to break down. Johnson drives, flips at a shot, no. Champagny goes for the rebound, ends up on the deck, and is fouled by Fontecchio.
You know, you got guys like Anthony Gill and Anthony Gill and Will Riley, Justin Champagny, still playing hard.
Oh, they're not going to stop playing hard, and especially Champagny going in there for their offensive rebounds. A third team foul on the Miami Heat. Right sideline, Bub Carrington to inbound the ball. Now in front of Jaden Hardy, edge of the circle. And goes at Jaquez, left block pass on the baseline, intercepted by Keyshawn Johnson. Too many turnovers tonight for the Wizards as well. Now Drew Smith, left wing outside the arc for three, drains it.
Dave, you know what I wonder? And we get a timeout here by the Wizards. I wonder if Eric Spoelstra I wonder if our explosives are going to let Bam go for that. I wonder if that's the case here.
Well, he's got time to do it. 124-102 Heat. That was the 21st turnover by the Wizards, led to 26 Heat points. More in a moment on the Washington Wizards Radio Network.
If you're working in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area as a pipe fitter, pipe welder, or HVAC service technician, and you're interested in a better life, a better means to provide for yourself and your family, a way to make sure that you're earning the high.
Brian Albin tells us to reach 70 points or more. Will Chamberlain did it 6 times. Most recent time was Luka Doncic against Atlanta when he was playing for Dallas, scored 73 points, and that was back in 2024.
Against Atlanta.
The 81 you mentioned, Kobe Bryant, was 2006, the Lakers against the Raptors, and Wilt Chamberlain's 100 points was 1962 with the Philadelphia Warriors against the New York Knicks, and again, they played that game in Hershey, Pennsylvania, because I have to look it up, but I don't think the NBA was a 9 or 10 team league at that point, so they often would play doubleheaders sometimes at the Garden, and they would go to different cities. 124-102 Heat. I remember in the 60s, often the Bullets, a West Coast road trip could include a stop in a place like Seattle or Portland, and this is before Seattle or Portland had teams, as the NBA was trying to grow the game. The left of Circle Hardy. Hash mark left wing Will Riley. Riley to Carrington, right of the center circle. 12-second shot clock. Carrington, right wing outside the arc, Koulibaly. Carrington over to Hardy, deflected, he gets it, 4 on the clock, steps to his right, fades from 3, it's there! He's a scorer, 124-105, and Jaden Hardy with 11 off the bench. Doing that on 4 of 7 shooting. Now front, Drew Smith, edge of the circle, Adebayo, left elbow, driving to the basket, and one! As he was fouled, and he closes in on 70. He's got 69.
This place is going bananas. The bench, the lights are flickering every time he gets the ball. What an atmosphere here in Miami.
Bub Carrington, the foul.
You know what's crazy about that game with Wilt? An NBA game, the length of an NBA game was still 48 minutes back then. But there was no threes.
No 3 points. And again, Bam Adebayo's, not to take anything away from him, has made 7 3-pointers tonight. All right, Bam Adebayo, this 17th time an NBA player has reached 70 points in an NBA game. He's got 70. Riley, right wing outside the arc for 3. And it's there.
Calm him down, Will. Calm him down.
4 of 10, Riley shooting 127-108. Now left elbow, hockey. Wow. Inbound pass goes out of play. Is a miscommunication there on the baseline. Bub Carrington was trying to get on the wing, and it just goes out of play.
You know, this is a historic night that we're witnessing, you and I.
130-108. 8 minutes to go. Right wing. Fontecchio gets under the basket. Left elbow, Smith. Adebayo. Guarded by Koulibaly out front. Throws it over Jaquez. Right corner for 3. Drains it.
Yeah, Jaquez was open because Bam was doubled.
133-108. Heat on top, 7.
Up and then getting out of there.
Smith, right elbow driving. Top of the strict arc, flips to the shot. Gets it to go over Anthony Gill.
You know, this crowd doesn't want anyone else but Bam to shoot the ball. They don't want anyone else.
135-108 Heat. Left wing, Riley. Now up on Carrington to Gill. Foul line, turns, jump hook off the rim, no. Adebayo gets a rebound. All right, up court, Adebayo, left elbow driving, flips to the shot, no and 1. But Anthony Gill will get called for the foul. As Allison Ball listing says, hey, Adebayo's cooking, but next year with L.D. Davis and Sarr, he will not get 70. And I think you're absolutely right.
It's going to look very different next year, especially defensively. Get a guy like Anthony Davis out there who can defend a guy like Bam Adebayo. That's exactly what someone like him does.
Now Adebayo misses the free throw. I think you said, what, Wilt Chamberlain out of his 100 was 28 of 32 from the line?
Yeah, he was 28 of 32, correct.
Right. Well, Adebayo's now 25 of 31.
Yeah, but he only has 70.
Yeah. Adebayo's second one's good.
71.
And he's got 71. 136, 108. Center circle now, Coulibaly working left to right. Hash mark left wing, Riley. Back up front. Drew Smith, left elbow, drives. Right wing outside the arc, Keyshawn Johnson for three. Long rebound comes to Riley. Riley tries to escape, but the Heat get back on defense. Edge of the circle, Carrington. Not going to griddle back and forth. Left the top key over Adebayo, drills it.
Here you go, Bub.
Bub makes it 136, 110. 5:50 to go. Adebayo on the right wing goes to drive, throws up the shot, no and one, but draws a foul. Well, maybe he's going to score the rest of his points from the free throw line. So Coulibaly is second. That's a 15 foul on the Wizards. So Bam Adebayo has a chance to match Luka Doncic's 73. Oh, he missed the free throw.
He's got to be tired.
Yeah.
I got news for you.
Yeah.
He's got to be tired.
Oh,
that was way short on his free throw. He's got to get his legs back underneath it. But I'm surprised Eric Spoelstra's keeping him in. But when someone's red hot like this, man, you got to let him go. There you go.
72 points.
72.
One shy of what Luka Doncic did back in 2024.
With the score,
Right.
The score the way it is, 137-110, Miami.
Right in the circle, Coulibaly. Right wing, Jaden Hardy. Got it by Fontecchio. We're going to break down Fontecchio. Got inside, drew a foul on the right side of the glass. He tried to put it off with the left hand. Fontecchio the foul. That's going to be the fourth team foul in the Heat, so we're shooting the rest of the way. Again, Luka Doncic, 73. David Thompson, great NC State player, Denver Nugget. Boy, he was something as Hardy makes the free throw. 73 points back in April of 1978. Wilt Chamberlain had two 73-point games in 1962.
You know, I always feel privileged to call a basketball game. But to see history like this as well, it makes it even, I feel more privileged just to be seeing something like this. Wish the Wizards could have played a little differently and maybe won this game, but this is where we are right now. There's another foul by Bilal.
Against Adebayo. It's
Yep.
going to put Adebayo at the free throw line. Again, we are shooting the rest of the way, so if Adebayo makes both, he will surpass Luka Doncic's 73, most recent to reach this number, and he's matched 73. So he joins the 73-point club with Luka Doncic, David Thompson, Wilt Chamberlain. Next on the list is Wilt Chamberlain's 78 back in 1961. Both free throws made, 74 points for Bam Adebayo.
Unreal.
Most points by an NBA player since Luka Doncic's 73 in 2024.
And with that free throw, he made more free throws than Wilt Chamberlain that night. He scored 100.
Right corner, Coulibaly. 5:05 left. Right wing outside the arc. Hardy off 1 foot. For three, no. Rebound battle. Drew Smith and Keyshawn Johnson battling each other. But as we look at the Heat lineup, Glenn, it's clear. I think Eric Spoelstra is saying, maybe he'll make history. Let him play.
Yep.
Out front, Will Riley. Edge of the circle. Hardy, Riley. Cuts to his left. 8 on the clock. Looking to break down Smith. Right elbow hangs, banks, and scores as he glides.
Went right at Bam, too, there. I like that move by Will. Downhill again.
All right, 139, 114 Heat. Jaquez left the center circle. Adebayo, top of the arc, guarded by Riley. Adebayo goes to the drive, spins into a triple team, and he walks as surrounded by Gil, Coulibaly, and Will Riley. And there are boos here in Miami, but
they triple teamed them, and the fans are booing.
now if he's going to pass Kobe, he's 7 shy of that, or at least reaching 81. He's going to have to work for it. Edge of the circle, Carrington. Right wing outside the arc, Hardy. Hardy on the right sideline, Coulibaly. Back to Jaden Hardy. Right elbow. Gets in the paint. Flips up the shot and scores just outside the restricted arc. Jaden Hardy has 15 off the bench. 4:12 left. Right of the circle now.
Well,
Drew Smith
even with the score the way it is, Spo's leaving him out there. And
to Adebayo.
His
Spins away from
opportunity.
Koulibaly for three. Off the rim. Rebound. Fontecchio puts it up and scores. Now he's played 39 minutes, Adebayo. 141-116. Left the circle, Jaden Hardy. The whole Heat bench has been standing for some time. Riley in the right corner for three. It's there.
he's put together a really nice game, Will Riley. 22 points.
22 points for Will Riley, including 4 of 7 beyond the arc. Now Fontecchio, right wing outside the arc. Drew Smith, lob for Adebayo, catches under the basket, puts it up and one. 76 points for Bam Adebayo. And he could be getting closer to second all time, and Kobe Bryant, who has 81.
Boy, that was a pass over the top, and Bam is just playing. You know what? You can't take him out because he's so ferocious. He's playing with such great passion, such great intensity.
Makes a free throw, his 30th made free throw.
Wow.
76 points for Bam Adebayo. 77. See, I can't keep up with all these points. Hardy
You
left the
need
circle.
an abacus.
4 shy of Kobe Bryant, second on the all-time list. In the paint, Carrington. Left wing, Riley. Out front, Hardy. Point between the circles for three. No. Adebayo the rebound. 3:07 to go. Adebayo coming up court. Center circle. Top of the arc for three. Off the rim. No. Fontecchio rebound. Fontecchio, Adebayo. Elbow drives. Flips up the shot. Offensive foul. Taking the charge with Bub Carrington.
Oh, they're going to review it.
Yeah. The Heat are going to review it and challenge it. The whole Heat team comes on the floor to make the point about the challenge. So Adebayo offensive foul is the call. It'll be challenged. Adebayo with 2:56 left is on 77 points.
Yeah. And, you know, for the Miami fans here, this is just pure entertainment. The fact that they're challenging that call.
Offensive foul on Bam Adebayo.
All right. The challenge is on, and we're back in a moment on the Washington Wizards Radio Network. Left in the game, it'll be the Wizards ball. Now the Wizards on this night with 23 assists, so that means $575 going to our special friends at the Vigilant Torch Foundation, thanks to Chinigo Mayos, as they've teamed up with Monumental Sports, the Veteran Assist Program. Every assist the Wizards make, Chinigo Mayos will donate $25 to the Vigilant Torch Foundation that helps support veterans. And so far tonight, $575 going to the Vigilant Torch Foundation. Jonathan Steele, thanks for listening and your very kind comments as we're trying to paint a picture and describe this historic night as Bam Adebayo is certainly showing and proving to us why we love sports. Because when you come to the arena or you tune in a game, you just never know what you're going to hear. We had no way of thinking, wow, maybe Bam Adebayo is going to set history tonight.
No, yeah, we didn't come in here thinking that he was going to get 77 points with 2:56 left in this game. And he's right on Kobe Bryant's neck right now, at 81.
Bryant had it in 2006 against the Raptors. Right of the circle, Koulibaly. You see us in a logo right side, Hardy back up front, Koulibaly. Heat in the zone, Hardy, right elbow. Right of the lane, 3 on the clock. He shoots. Air ball. Caught by Keyshawn Johnson. Myron Gardner might have blocked that. Ahead now, Yakuchunas. Adebayo still in the game. Adebayo, top of the arc. Triple team. Yakuchunas. At the Casillas in the lower right side. Adebayo, top of the arc for 3. It's short. Air ball caught by Keyshawn Johnson. 6 on the clock. Feed Drew Smith, top of the arc. Hands off. Now left wing for 3. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Rebound. Gardner to Adebayo in the lane. He's fouled by Gill with 2:05 left. As the Heat get second chances on offensive rebounds. 144-119, and more free throws coming for Bam Adebayo, who already has made 30. I was just thinking, can you imagine if Eric Spoelstra tried to take Bam Adebayo out of
No, yeah, he would replace the official as the most hated guy here in Miami.
So the Wizards do not endear themselves to the Miami faithful. They're challenging the foul on Anthony Gill. So Pat Frayer, Dedrick Taylor, and Ben Taylor will discuss this.
As the ruling of a defensive foul on Anthony Gill.
So expect some boos, and actually a bit of a smile from Ben Taylor as he put on his headset. He knows, and I think that's a foul on Gill. What do you think? As he reached across his arm.
Yeah,
but
I think it is a foul. I don't want to agree with it, but I think
no,
it is a foul.
Just,
we're looking at it, and I think it's a foul.
And I think it's it's further adding to the drama of the night. 31 points for Bam Adebayo in the first quarter. He cooled off and only had 12 in the second quarter.
After review, we see that Anthony Gill does get the wrist of Bam Adebayo. It's going to be a foul on Anthony Gill.
All right.
And this place goes bananas.
Well, then maybe Ben Taylor will be able to get a meal in town tonight.
Well,
77 points for Bam Adebayo, 20 of 43. And really, Glenn, it's only been this portion of the game where you get a sense, all right, they're just trying to give it to Adebayo.
Yeah, and you know
everything else has been done in the flow of the game.
Bam Adebayo also just broke Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's record for free throws, most made free throws this season so far, which was held by Shai Gilgeous at 23. He's got 30. Make that 31.
78 points for Bam Adebayo as he makes that free throw. Closing in on history here in Miami.
All kinds of records being broken here tonight by Bam Adebayo. Tremendous game.
79 points. Too shy, second on the all-time list, held by Kobe Bryant for most points in a game. Now left the circle. Hardy, right of the circle, Carrington. If he does break Kobe with a three, this place, Hardy, top of the arc for three, no. All right, the rebound. The Miami Heat, up court for Adebayo, and it sails. Adebayo was running to the basket with three Wizards on him.
This is the Bam Adebayo show. And the Wizards are locking in on him and trying not to let him score again. And Miami's just trying to get him the ball. No one else is on the court, it seems like.
Carrington crosses midcourt, makes a half-court shot, but the whistle is blown. Drew Smith gets called for the foul. So Jaden Hardy will go to the line to shoot as a result of the penalty. Let's quickly, nobody moves. We pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the Washington Wizards Radio Network.
You're listening to Washington Wizards basketball on WFED Washington and W232DG Sterling. Federal News Network, your home for Wizards basketball.
Jaden Hardy makes the free throw, 146-120, Miami Heat.
And Dave, Bam's 30 free throws is an NBA record.
That is an NBA record.
Forget about Shai's this year. This is an NBA record. We're seeing all kinds of records being broken here tonight by Bam.
Adrian Danley had 28 of 29 in a game 1984, our Washington, D.C. product. Jaden Hardy, second free throw is good. 146-121. Full court presser now by the Wizards. Ahead to Adebayo. Adebayo comes off a Yako Jonas screen. Left wing for three. Bank, no, but he draws a foul. A blocking foul on Jaden Hardy. And now everybody's getting up. Because if Adebayo, I think he's going to be shooting two. If he makes both,
he's tying Kobe.
He's tying Kobe Bryant for second all-time in points in a game.
Kobe's one of my favorites, though, of all time. He makes it 80.
80 points for Bam Adebayo. 147-121 the score, as if that matters. Adebayo's second free throw, the tie, Kobe Bryant for second all-time in points in the game. He does it! Bam Adebayo! Bam! 81 points. Most points scored in an NBA game since Kobe Bryant did it in 2006 for the LA Lakers.
And guess what?
Everyone's standing here.
There's a minute 35 left in this game. This point production extravaganza by Bam Adebayo is not done.
Well, the Wizards were going to lie as the Heat want to get the ball back. So they quickly fouled. I don't know if I've ever seen a winning team. Keyshawn Johnson misses the free throw.
81 points.
34 from the free throw line.
An NBA record.
Second free throw comes off the rim. Koulibaly right away is fouled by Yakuchunas. So Keyshawn Johnson intentionally tried to miss the free throw and hoped the Heat would get the rebound.
Yep. And Anthony Gill, he bodied him. He didn't let him even get his hands up.
But you know that I think Adebayo and the Heat appreciate that. All right, he's closing in on history, but it does not in any way, if he succeeds, tarnish it, because the Wizards are competing and they're trying to do what they can just to play the game, the integrity of the game. It's not about personal data. Bio, it's just you play the game.
And it's not a pleasant look. It's not a pleasant experience playing against in a situation like this. But the Wizards have played hard, and they've worked hard.
Koulibaly makes the first.
Things will change next season.
And the second, 148-124, full court pressure into Adebayo. It's deflected by Koulibaly, goes out of play. Now the Wizards, they've got three guys on Adebayo at all times. From the backcourt, inbound is stolen by Koulibaly, ahead to Carrington, bank, and score. Now, quickly Adebayo, center circle. Adebayo spins a double team, flips on the shot, no, but he's going to the line. He's going to the line. Bam Adebayo from the elbow, his shot didn't go. He's earned 2 free throws with 1:16 left, and he might be about to come second all time for most points in a game by an NBA player.
Yep. This is surreal.
And
this is a surreal scoring performance by Bam Adebayo. I've never seen anything like this up close.
It would be fitting if he does it from the free throw line. As now Bam Adebayo makes the free throw. Makes the free throw. He's got 82 points. He's now second on the NBA all-time list for points in a game, surpassing Kobe Bryant, who had 81 in 2006. And of course, behind Wilt Chamberlain's 100 in 1962. And on a night when he has set the record for most free throws made in an NBA game, it's fitting. 36 free throws made, 83 points for Bam Adebayo. He is second all-time in the NBA for points scored in a game. He did it in 42 minutes. He's about to leave the game, but the celebration is on with his Heat teammates at midcourt.
What a spectacular performance. He's about to be substituted in and about to come out, and you're going to hear this place erupt.
We presume he will be substituted. Yakuchunas got called for a foul on Carrington with 1:08 left, so Carrington will shoot 2. History tonight on Wizards Radio.
Wow.
As Bam Adebayo, now he lets out that's the first smile I've seen from him in a while.
Now he's going to, well, yep, here he goes.
Now he's coming out. And now, with 83 points, Bam Adebayo exits as Golden comes in.
And he hugs Eric Spoelstra for allowing him to keep him in the game despite the score, to drop 83 points on the Wizards.
All right, his night is done, but a night we're not going to forget. Heat ball. It's no longer about Adebayo. Under the basket, Golden, bank, no. Gill the rebound, they will not foul. Riley up court to Koulibaly. So 83 points for Bam Adebayo. You have to go back 20 years.
Yep.
2006 for Kobe Bryant and his 81-point performance. Riley, after a steal, comes up with it for the Wizards. Everyone's still standing here at Casillas Center in Miami. Right wing Carrington, right block, Euro step out of the basket, goes reverse. I know the score, but that was a nifty move. 149, 129. All right, Shot clock, game clock about even. I think the Heat will take a 24-second violation because they don't have to worry about getting the ball to Bam Adebayo. And Bam Adebayo, this is his time for milestones. He just entered 10,000 career points for the Miami Heat. Only the second Heat player to do that in a Heat uniform, the other being Dwayne Wade. And now, all-time points in a game, second behind a guy named Wilt Chamberlain. Buzzer sounds. The celebration, you could argue, has been on for a while here in Miami. But Bam Adebayo has given them something to really celebrate. An NBA mark that'll be hard to surpass. And again, we waited 20 years for Kobe Bryant to be beaten, and we waited over 60 years now, and nobody's reached 100 points. All right, our final 150-129 is Trae Young and Bam Adebayo talk at midcourt. The Heat win it on a night when we shared history together. 83 points from Bam Adebayo. More in a moment on the Washington Wizards Radio Network.
Your ambition
is being interviewed, and it's playing here on the big screen here at Casilla Center. He scored 83 points now, second all-time in most points scored by a player in a game, surpassing Kobe Bryant, who had 81 in 2006, and of course behind Wilt Chamberlain, the 100-point game from 1962. And again, Wilt Chamberlain was not shooting threes that night, and Adebayo only had 7 threes tonight, but he did set a record for most free throws made, 36. A lot to talk about as the Michelob Ultra postgame show comes your way next. Again, a special night here in Miami, and we'll talk. Go ahead, Glenn.
No, what I was going to say is we've witnessed history. This is an iconic moment in NBA history, not just the Miami Heat history, but NBA history. It's iconic to see someone put that many points on the board, and once again, you know, it was a privilege to be part of this.
All right, Michelob Ultra postgame show next on the Washington Wizards Radio Network.
you've been listening.
Get out the way.
No, don't. Like keep saying
No, I mean,
for your call.
you don't want it at the
call.
free throw line.
You're right. For your call. Your call.
So Norm's on his feet at the bench, asking for some hype. I think Bam can feel the love as they take it down a little bit with the MVP chance. Bam, it's up, and it rattles out. Norm, I don't know if we want it, like super loud in here. Bam, 21 of 26 on a fantastic night in his career. As KJ enters and Cass will sit down. Cass with 5 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and a block. Bam for 60. Got it. 111-92. 1 point away from tying the best scoring performance in Heat history. Bam with the poke, and then they call it a foul. He knocked that thing away. It looked clean from Cooper. There was some body down low.
Come on, Ben
But to
Taylor.
have,
Come on, Ben Taylor. Come on.
he had the guts. I mean, Bam did everything to just contort his body to stay off of Cooper.
And just both letting Ben Taylor know. I don't think he's not even joking either.
Not at all. It was fantastic. But at the line, young Mr. Cooper signed a two-way with Washington in September. This is his 23rd game in his allotment. Makes the free throw. He shoots 77% from the line. You can hear the murmur in this place, right? There's just this energy that's percolating. Both go for Cooper. Bam working from just beneath the left elbow. Hawkes brings it up. Gets it to Drew. Left side of the arc. Feeds Bam. He's going. He gets double. Pump fake twice. Snaps it out. Throws it away. Cooper has it. Tries to spin away from Drew. Who has it? Bam has it. Get it up. Throw it down with the right hand hammer to be the finest single game score in the history of the Miami Heat. He got up. He threw it down for one of, if not the most delicious, Bam sandwich of his career. Everyone on their feet praising the Heat captain, with his historic 62. He'd won 13-94 to end the third for three. Hardy tries to ruin it, dancing and celebrating, but nothing, absolutely nothing, can tarnish what Bam has done in 31 minutes tonight. A career high 17 made shots in a career high 35 attempts tonight. 22 of 27 from the line, 6 for 16. That man has 62 points. His mama Bam is jumping around for Jubilee, and rightfully so. A right arm fist pump from Aja Wilson in this joint. Absolutely. Anything to elevate and celebrate Bam's 62 points.
In 3 quarters.
Put that as the cherry on top with some nuts in that thing as well. This is the Miami Heat audio experience. Attempts tonight. He's made 22 of them. Fourth quarter time here in Miami, brought to you by Ticketmaster, the official ticketing partner of the Miami Heat. Bam takes and makes the free throw as he nears the franchise record for attempts and makes. He can do it right here and does. He's 24 of 28 from the line. Bam has 64 points in 31 minutes. You go back to LeBron's 61-point performance. He played 41 minutes that night. Amazing. 115-97 early here in the fourth quarter as the Heat are in a really good position, Amy, to match their season-high win streak of 6.
Well, they better. I mean, come on now. But I would say this, Jax. Like, it's impressive also because Houston at Charlotte, which is not an easy game, by the way, not an easy one. And then I would say even Detroit on that second back-to-back, because for me, the Detroit game, they didn't just barely beat them. They dominated the entire game.
Amy, they're doing this stuff without prominent guys in their lineup. 3-ball, Drew misses from the right corner pocket. In those games you just mentioned, there's no Norm.
No Wiggs.
No Wiggs, no Nico. I mean, come on. This is pretty amazing stuff down the stretch. Hardy, left-hand dribble, right side of the arc. Gets it to Riley. He'll feed inside to Champagny. Or actually, Gill to Champagny for the up and in. Heat by 15. 11 minutes remains. Simone directing traffic up top. Gets the cutter. It's Jaquez. Left-hand lay, too hard. Riley has it, brings it down. Hesitation. Now the drive, leaves it behind. The scoop. Champagny gets blocked, but apparently some extra contact by KJ as well. So he got to be careful here. That big lead of 27 is now 15.
Yeah. Shake your head a little. Big moment in the building, but now it's back to business a little bit here. And here's the thing, let's not forget, Washington top 6 in pace, so they will play fast, and if they start making shots, right, that's a quick. You can get back from down 15, now 14 really quick, so you certainly have to snap back into business.
20-7 run. Now it's taken almost 6 minutes to do it, and that obviously is part of the issue. But make it challenging. As Champagny made them both in his first trip to the line, he has 8 points. Here's Bam for 3. Right corner pocket, knocks it down. A career high. 7 made threes for Bam on a night he'll never forget. Bam has 67 points. 10:27 to go. Right elbow jumper. Coulibaly misses. Bam the rebound, his 7th. The kick ahead to Jaquez. He finds KJ in open space. He pauses. He was looking for Bam. Out to Simone. Flips it to Bam. Back to Simone. 3-ball right side of the arc. It rattles in as well. His 3rd make from the edges in 4 tries tonight. and give Bam his first assist of the evening. He's been occupied on the drive. Nice job by KJ, but then a loose ball foul. And Bam was ready to flow down and throw down if he could to get to 69 points, which just would be spectacular.
That would be your call of the night. But I would say this. We're getting close to 81. Like,
I brought it up early.
I know, but
it's on the man's mind, and you know it. You know it.
it's on. It looks like it's on everybody's mind in the building, including his teammates. But I like that Simone took that shot. It was the right thing to do, right? Like
he gave it to Bam, and Bam gave it right back.
Yeah.
Right. There's a little fatigue involved here too, right? I mean, Bam's in great shape, but mercy, these 33 minutes have been impactful. Here's Bam, moves it to Drew for three. He got that one. There's another assist for Bam. What's he trying to do? Get a bunch of assists now as KJ is down underneath.
And Bam
and goes
is
down.
the
Sprints
guy
over.
that runs from half court. He's not tired, but also he's the best type of leader out there. Are you kidding me?
The prototype. Bam with 67 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals and a block. He's plus 19. That's the only tie he has in here with Gardner. Heat up, 124-102. What a beautiful pushback after the game. Got kind of close there. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
7 points as the Heat lead the Wizards 124-102 here at the Kaseya Center. Let me repeat that. Bam Adebayo has 67 points with 9:41 remaining in the fourth quarter. In the NBA, one final thus far. Sixers do beat the Grizzlies 139-129 in Philadelphia, but earlier today they lost Tyrese Maxey for at least 3 weeks with a tendon injury in his right pinky finger, something to keep an eye on. The Celtics do lead the Spurs in San Antonio midway through the third quarter, 76-75. Jax, back to you.
Oh, no, back to you. What's happening with Houston and Toronto? That's the only game I care about all night.
Toronto is down, 71-65 in Houston. Rockets lead.
I want that 5 spot like I want oxygen and cake. Carrot cake specifically. 3 ball, nothing but net for Hardy from the left wing, falling away. Heat in front, 124-105. 9:11 to go. Bam on the floor with Jaime, Drew, Simone, and KJ attacking up and in for Bam, who will have another from the free throw line. Bam Adebayo has 69 points. Absolute joy. To make it 70. His 30th attempt from the stripe.
I don't know what Bud Carrington was thinking. The man's possessed tonight. Just get out of his way.
25 of 30 from the stripe for Bam. He has 70 points. Oh, come on, Bam. 9:02 to go. 3 ball. Splashdown for Riley from the right wing. Bam at 34 minutes. He averages 32 a night, so this isn't outlandish. Drew down to the right baseline. Bounce pass inside. KJ gets up and does what a slam dunk champ does. 129-108 Miami. The attack wiped away by Bam. Oh, well, it's nothing personal. Jaquez puts it up. KJ has to pull it down. Hardy knocks him down, gives him the hand. Just a hard foul. To the line goes KJ. For Hardy, that'll be his 3rd personal. Team's 3rd. And Keyshawn Johnson, who's been doing some work in Sioux Falls, getting some run tonight. In his 8 games with the Skyforce this season, he's averaged 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists.
What is he supposed to do?
Yep.
KJ is very quietly built a special season for him in terms of they love, like, this is not, like, this is public. They love what he's been doing this year. Just rotations and the way things have gone. but he's sticking with it. Guy won the dunk contest. Are you kidding me? Like,
And he was the full party.
by the way,
in
yeah.
Los Angeles.
I loved it. This is personality, though, right? To
Brought
the
the,
team.
brought the East Bay down to L.A. KJ made one, missed the second. He's got 8 points in his 11 minutes off the bench. 130, 108, 8:04 to go. Bam with 70 points.
Say that again, Jack. Come on.
70 points. The most in a single game in Heat history.
Oh, my gosh. Just hearing that, right? 17? You said 17?
17.
1-7?
He got off that 69 quickly.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Drew has it. Scoops it to 13. And he finds a wide open man because everybody's defending him. Jaquez rips the net from the right side of the arc. Just his second take from downtown tonight. It's his first make. 5 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Hardy misses the 3 from up top. Simone pulls down the rebound, gets it to Jaquez. And he'll find Bam. He'll fire a 3. He misses it from up top. No one has taken more threes in Heat history than Bam Adebayo with 18. He's made 7 of them. The drive by Coulibaly gets the wedgie. Squeezing the leather between the iron and the glass. Not easy on the fly.
And at this point, if Washington was nice, they just take early shots because that means Miami's going to have more opportunities to score. To your point, Bam is letting them fly because you got to give the crowd what they want, right? Like where were you the night that Bam had the scoring record, right? So every time he touches the ball, if he gets off the ball, you can hear it. Everyone goes, oh.
Bam wins the tap, chased down by Drew. He'll pause at the near side arena logo, and now he's gone. The drive. He's got space because everybody's watching Bam, and he takes it all the way to the iron for the lay-in. Smith with 5 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals tonight. That man is a monster. Leads the NBA now with 97 steals off the bench this season. Bam, the rebound off the miss, straight down, different gear, gets hit, puts it up. Doesn't bounce off back iron, but Bam's go to the line where he's 25 of 30. Something you got to do when you're scoring 70 points.
And Jax, you look over at the bench, and when I tell you, I can see Caron Butler's smile from here. Like, these guys are celebrating him in the biggest of ways. Yes, but I mean, it speaks to him too, right? It's not just like they're up. They're not just clapping their hands; they are into it.
That 31st one was flat, Amy.
Norm, I look over. Norm's jumping because he's frustrated that Bam hit the free throw. Right? Like, I mean, when you're in the presence of seeing something like special like this, right? You just want it to keep rolling, unless you're Washington. But to be honest, I kind of wonder if they're also wondering if they're also sitting on the bench.
Oh, 71 as Bam made his 31st attempt. Heat 136, 108. Oh, wait. We're in the zone for my other number that I've been waiting for all season long. That 150. Oh, come on. Give me everything I want. Heat on a 9-0 run. Give me another one, and I'll feel it. Ball deflected out of bounds. Stay Washington ball, baseline inbound. Carrington gets it in. Ball finds Riley, sidestep, fires a 3. Nope. Shot clock violation as the Heat still playing some tenacious D.
Yeah, and listen, that was a zone and it was a scramble. 2 on the ball, and then it was a huge closeout effort from Drew Smith. Caused Will Riley to put the ball on the deck. I'm trying to say something else other than Bam here.
Drew the drive out to KJ for 3, misses. Riley the rebound, pulls it up at the timeline, walks it across. Gets it to Carrington, up top. Bam tracking him. Top of the circle jumper, nothing but net for Bub, who leads the Wizards in games played and assists this season as Bam draws yet another foul. This one from the right elbow. Some dabs from Jaquez and Smith and KJ. He'll go to the line.
Here's the thing, Jax. Washington's in bonus now, which means Miami's going to be shooting free throws every time. I mean, Bam can draw 4 more fouls, and get to the free throw line. He's going to make his free throws, though.
Missed the front of 2. It's a lot of shooting there.
It's unfortunate he's missed 7 free throws. He'd be at 78. I mean, the guy's going to miss some shots. It's fine. I'm not being critical. I'm just saying.
Well, you hear yourself, Amy, so I don't need to. I don't need to be the crossing guard right now.
I saw your eyes roll from the back of your head.
Well, I don't have any hair. It's easy to see through. 137-110. Bam makes the second. 27 of 34 from the stripe. Here's Hardy going to work. Baseline, puts it up, gets fouled by Simone as he was working to his left. And to the free throw line goes Mr. Hardy. For the first time tonight, it is 17 minutes. Jaden Hardy worked in to the league 4 years ago from the old G League Ignite. He was traded to the Wizards in the deal that brought Anthony Davis here. This is his 35th game for the Wizards this season. Hardy made the first. Shooting 76% from the line so far this year. Made them both. Heat in front, 137-112.
Come on, guys.
Now we're just fouling hard, sending Bam to the line. They doubled up on him, grabbing him. These are legit fouls as Bam goes to the line, ready to move alongside Adrian Dantley for the NBA single game record for free throws made in a contest. This thing's been sitting up there for over 20 years. Adrian, we're about to say goodnight. Bam makes the free throw. Tied with Dantley, and here he goes. Always lonesome in the NBA history. Knocked it down. 29 for 36. Bam reaching beyond Heat history and into the forever record books of the NBA. From the stripe, he's got 74. Carrington on the drive, gets in the right corner to Hardy. He gets off it. Hardy fires and misses from the right wing. Ball caroms out of bounds. Carrington inbound. Right side of the stanchion along the baseline. Up top to Riley. Moves to Hardy. Back to Riley. Right side of the arc. Shaking. Drew still with him. Now the drive. Powers up. Right hand layup is in for Will Riley. He has 19. Bam with 74. Working from the right corner. Has it up top. Double team comes. Bam has a triple team he's dealing with. And he gets pulled into a trap. The Heat fans aren't going to love this at all, and I get it. But if you're Washington, you don't want this to go any further than it has.
You just got to continue to move the ball quickly so they can't send 2 or 3 at him, right? Like, that's quick ball movement. I mean, he'll draw fouls. It's like a 25-point game, and I have anxiety.
For 4 minutes and 20 seconds, it's Hardy gets a jump stop, up and in. He has 15. Bouncing from the top of the restricted arc. 139-116. Just a little over 4 minutes to go. Drew, it's a Bam screen. Rejects it. Goes at the Bam. He'll let it fly from up top. He got hit, no whistle. Offensive rebound and put back by Simo. I feel like so many of Bam's misses have been caught by his own teammates. As Bam has hit 19 of 39, and Riley strokes it from the right side of the arc. Riley shoots 32% from downtown. Has made 4 of 7 tonight. The feed to Bam inside. He corrals, gets up, puts it up and in, and one. Bam has 76. With 77 on the horizon. Ready to extend that free throw record to 30 made free throws as he steps to the line for attempt number 37. Thank heaven for 77. Bam Adebayo. Sniff it. That Kobe number of 81. 144 to 119. My 150 is possible too. So many things to take a look at as Hardy fires from up top, misses the three. Bam, the rebound. By the way, that's number 9. Is he going to get a double in this thing? Bam, for 3. It bounces off the iron, pulled down by Simone. He's going to get it to Bam. He's crashing, puts it up, and it's called an offensive foul. Drew swirling his finger. Spo swirling the finger, stepping out to center court. Absolutely. The entire Heat bench is out, calling timeout, swirling. The gesture for our coach's challenge with smiles across their face.
Except one guy. That's what I was going to say. One guy's not smiling.
Miami has taken a timeout on the floor to challenge the ruling of an offensive foul on Bam Adebayo.
This is ridiculous. Bam's all business, man. Listen, Bam is gassed, but the way he's having to fight right now offensively for touches, like he's got it, he knows it. Ooh. I don't know, Jax. It's weird because it's 2 guys, too.
That was a 7-10 split.
After review, we see that Bam Adebayo runs over the player. It's going to be an offensive foul on Bam Adebayo. The challenge is unsuccessful. Since it's unsuccessful, they lose their timeout and will not have any more additional challenges. It will be Washington's basketball, free throw line extended with 24 seconds on the shot clock.
All of that when we come back with the Heat up 144-119. The Heat is on the radio.
Hola, Heat fans. Óyeme.
He'll fire another 3 off glass in the shot clock. It's pulled in by Gardner, who gets it to Bam. It's a foul. Bam back to the line, and they're going nuts in Kaseya Center for free throws. 31 of 38 from the line. He has 78. Tied with Wilt. He just passed Wilt for 3rd all time. Wilt has 1 and 3, by the way, in scoring, so don't think we lost our minds. They just foul. Stop the clock. That is nuts. Oh, guys, 146 to 119. Heat in front. Bam gets it in. He's going through. Down the floor. A running 3. Non-shooting foul, but doesn't matter. We're in bonus. Why even make that gesture? Ready to see if Bam can get tied for number 2 all time in the NBA record books for scoring in a single game. 80 points for Bam. For 81. For Kobe. 81 points on the board for Bam Adebayo. 148-121. And another foul by Drew Smith. And quickly into Bam. He's got space. Head down. Spins. Puts it up. And Bam's going to the line again. Bam Adebayo is a complete monster. Only Wilt Chamberlain has more points in an NBA game in association history than Bam Adebayo, who has 82. 83 for Bam Adebayo, 36 of 43 from the line, both records. And now it's time for Bam to get Love center court and call it a night in 42 minutes, making 20 of 43. 7 makes and 22 tries from downtown, and a colossal 36 of 43 from the free throw line, an NBA record.
With 83 points, the second player in NBA history with 83 points in the game.
The captain of the Miami Heat, kind enough on this amazing record-setting night to join us here on the Miami Heat audio experience. Bam, what's the best way that you can communicate to us today? And you probably need a
God
little bit
bless.
more time to really think about it and let it set in. But just your feeling about being what is not just a forever man for this franchise, a forever man among two Hall of Famers.
I mean, man, to be next to Wilt and Kobe, man, it means a lot, bro. I grew up watching Kobe, and the 81 game was spectacular. And to do that, man, I thank God. I thank my family, my mom and them, my significant other, because they pushed me to be better. My coaches, and this moment is for all of us, not just me.
Bam, you've been excellent in these first quarters, but this obviously beyond special. At what point did you know, I mean, I don't know if you're 83, but at what point did you know it was going to be a special night for you?
When I had 45 and a half.
You were only halfway there.
Yeah, I was only halfway there. And then the ball just kept finding me. Kept getting fouled, making my free throws. And it's a special moment.
Well, you made a record 36 of those, so you just have another spot atop the history books. Bam, a pleasure. Thank you so much for the time. Congratulations.
Thank you
on this fantastic display.
Appreciate it.